Solskjaer. And this is what it does to the table. It puts Manchester United up into the top half, into 9th. And as you can see, suddenly, only 4 points off those Champions League places. Brighton currently in 4th. Manchester City have been nudged down to 5th because Chelsea have gone into the top 3, like Arsenal, 6 points away from the leaders, Liverpool. Aston Villa drop into the bottom half, into 12th after that defeat at Chelsea. They are now 8 without a win in all competitions, and that is the longest such run under Unai Emery. Everton stay 15th after their defeat at Old Trafford.
Join us today on Telegram for free and enjoy the Premier League. Don't miss out. Link in description below.
You said to me before the game that the win was really, really important. You've got that, but I think you also got a good performance, didn't you?
Yeah, good performance. I know that the fans, and I feel it. We want play better, control more the game with a possession, but with all these games without time to train, I think that our players solve some problems that the team still have. So I think was a very good result. Was a good performance because when we had to suffer, we suffered all together, all the fans, and we defend all together. And we have some moments of connection that we were very good. I like the first 15 minutes. We were very, I think, a little bit dominant, and then we lose a little bit control, but I think it's normal in this moment. But great result. Congratulations to the lads.
When you watch you in the technical area, you can see that you're calling for a little bit more bravery from some of your players. You're sort of pushing them further up the field. You're trying to get them to sort of fully commit to the way that you want them to play.
When I'm there, I'm just focused on helping the players. Sometimes I think I'm really playing with them. I just want to help them. I don't want to push them or to show that I want to push them just for the fans or some. I just want to help my players, and they did a very good job. And the only thing I think in this moment, I believe more in them than them in their abilities to play football. So I'm trying to help to push my players to a better moment.
You've made a lot of changes through the different games that you've had. Everybody's getting an opportunity here to show what they're capable of doing. Joshua Zirkzee has done that in spades today. I thought he was absolutely brilliant.
Yeah, I think he played in one position that is very good for him. He's not. It's like more a false 9, and that help him. And we try to do that in all the games. Try to put the players in the better position for them to shine a little bit. Then we are changing so much in the moment. Imagine what a dressing room feel that everybody plays in the starting 11 in three games. So they have to feel that they are so important for us, each one of them. So that is the message for everybody. We are all together. Everybody needs to play, and it's impossible to play in 3 days with the same team.
And just finally, a little tactical one. Ahmad and his pressing today seemed to be the trigger for the rest of the team to go. Is that a conscious decision that you've made him and his ability to press so important?
No, I think I have to. I would love to take this merit from Ahmad, but it's all Ahmad. He's a very smart guy. He's very explosive. In the right moment, you try to put these details in players' head about using the pass to start the pressure, because you have time to do that. But it's all about the players.
Ruben, thank you.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, Ruben Amorim there. Nice to hear him say that Zirkzee was playing in that false 9. Maybe we do know what we're talking about. But it's also nice to hear him talk about that connection of him, the fans, the club. We spoke about earlier his record at Sporting. Since he left from the beginning of last season, he did not lose a single home game, scored 72 goals, only conceded 13. He's going to be looking at this stadium, the Theatre of Dreams, to restore that here.
Start, hasn't he, with 4 goals and a clean sheet in his first home Premier League match. And if you can make your home ground a fortress, make it difficult for teams to come and play here, then you're on to a good start, aren't you? I think there was a number of years where teams dreaded coming to play here, but I think over the last couple of years potentially that's dropped slightly. So that's going to be one of his top aims, to make Old Trafford a fortress, to make players on opposition lining up in that tunnel thinking, we're going to have our work cut out here today to get anything from the game. That puts players on the back foot from the opposition from the outset, and then it gives the benefit to the United players that know how good this stadium is, know how good the fans are, and can go out there and put on a fantastic performance.
The next 5 fixtures for Manchester United, I mean, we've got a run that we could really create here, haven't we? As we said, Arsenal Wednesday night, but then we have got Nottingham Forest at home here. Ruben Amorim has said that he would like to make it like a fortress again when he's been spoke about it at his pre-match press conferences.
Yeah, absolutely. I think the success that's been built on Manchester United over the years, it's always been a really difficult place to come, Old Trafford, and that's what he'll want to create. And when you look at those fixtures there, Arsenal, and then obviously Forest, and then there's City and Spurs not far around the corner. Tough games, aren't they? So it's going to be a key period for
Marcus. 2 goals for you, that's brilliant, but I guess the most important thing is their team result.
Yeah, definitely. You know, the energy and the atmosphere that it starts with the players, of course, but what the fans give us after that is unbelievable. And honestly, that's when we feel like we can take on any teams in the best moments, best spells that we've had at Old Trafford. We have that energy every game. Obviously, every game we don't play well, but you know, that's the intent. And you know, today was a perfect example of what we want Old Trafford to feel like.
Which of the 2 goals, which one would you pick as your favourite? Because one of those is what I would call a typical Marcus Rashford goal, and one obviously worked on the training ground. Yeah,
for me, the first one, you know, it's something that we deliberately worked on just yesterday, and especially when you don't have much days between the games, you work on these little things to try and catch team off guard, because you know, a lot of teams are set up to are good, you know. So we need to find these little things, and it's not going to happen every game, but as long as the intent's there and we believe that we're going to score and we try, you know, at the end of the game we can't complain about anything.
Ruben Amorim's come in, and he's obviously getting a bit of stick from Joshua Zirkzee. Ruben Amorim's come in, and he's obviously given everybody a bit of a puzzle to try and solve. You've all got to try and figure out exactly what that looks like. Has that been an enjoyable process?
Yeah, I think it's not only difficult for us, it's you know, encouraging and fun for us to learn something new. We feel like we can get a lot stronger in this system as well. So, but also for other teams, you know, we've not played this system before. No one knows what to expect really from us, and it puts us in a good position because we've got so many different personnels, different players that can play in different positions. We can change a lot in games and set up differently for different games. So it's, like I said, it's exciting. And don't want to get too carried away, but like I said earlier, the energy and atmosphere is what we want from Old Trafford.
I've enjoyed it, enjoyed watching it, and enjoyed commentating on it, so thank you, and good luck.
No problem, thank you.
Yeah, great to hear from Marcus Rashford there. Great to see him back in the goals as well. 2 for him today, 1 against Ipswich. That's 3 in total since Ruben Amorim arrived. We really want to see him succeed in this new 3-4-3 system that the new manager has brought in. Siobhan, are we starting to see that a little bit?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, 2 goals today, a goal in that first game. You can't complain too much, can you? He's definitely looks like he's enjoying what he's doing, and he was clinical today.
There's always been the question whether or not Rashford suits the centre better, or if he's better off the left or the right, cutting in on his left or getting to the byline on his right. It seems like in this 3-4-3, whether he plays the 10 or the 9, they can interchange with each other, and he's getting the best out of whichever position is his most favoured.
Yeah, look, he's got the ability to play in each of them. He can play through the middle, he can play off the right, he can play off the left. Which one he prefers, probably he'll only know himself, but he'll play in any of the roles. And as we've said and as we've seen, there's variation and there's rotation within this side, and we saw it throughout the game today, and hence why he played so well. He did really well with the goals. Probably would have loved to have got a hat-trick, but I'm sure we'll take the 2 today.
2 goals, team result. There's loads to talk about. What did you make of the game?
Yeah, good. It was a good game overall from all of us. I think we played well. Gave the fans what they deserved, and yeah, great day.
You got your first start for a little while, Josh, and you've really taken that opportunity with both hands today. Which of the two did you enjoy more, do you think?
Which of the two what?
Goals. You know, the 2 goals that you scored.
I don't know. Just both were nice, I guess. Both were, started with Ahmad, some good pressure forward, and yeah, just good.
I think when you hear the clattering of seats at Old Trafford, when people are starting to stand up because they're getting excited, that's always a great feeling. When you've scored and you see the Stretford end has gone absolutely berserk, what does that feel like?
Yeah, it's very nice, very nice. I think just there's no better stadium to score in, so I'm just enjoying the moment. Bruno told me to take my moment as well. I think I moved a little bit too quick back to the players, but yeah, it's a nice feeling scoring in front of these fans. Yeah.
The manager has obviously changed the way that you're playing, has changed the system. There's been loads and loads of talk about it. What's that been like inside, learning a different way of playing? Is it similar to any way you've played previously?
Not really, but I think what he asked for the strikers isn't really something very different than what me and obviously Rasmus and are used to. So it's not. We're just trying to adapt very quick and just do what he expects of us. And, yeah.
And just finally, it feels like there's a really good energy around at the minute, really good vibe, really good energy. How does it feel inside the dressing room?
Yeah, good. Bonding really good, some strong connections, and we all just want one thing, and that's just, just be better every day and just, get back to top level in the league and some good spirits, so yeah.
Congratulations today.
Thank you.
From Joshua Zirkzee there, it's been a great game for him today. I mean, I think you hinted at it earlier saying it was the best performance you think you've seen from him in a Manchester United shirt so far. I mean, how important is it when you're a new player to have a performance like that just to settle you down?
I think when you're a new player, but when you've got a new manager as well, it'll obviously put him right at the forefront of the new manager's mind, obviously with a performance like today. I think he led the line really well. He dropped into little pockets, brought people into play, and you could see the difference in him after he'd scored a goal as well. Another one a bit like Marcus, his confidence grew, he got better as the game went on, and it'll do him no harm whatsoever.
انا زهقت والله من انا همسح اللعبه دي.